Okay, so I'm going to be doing walkthrough saw on the belt method, which is a little bit different from your standard layer by layer method. And also, after I do the walkthrough saw of the belt method, I'll do some cubing related news of updates of what I found out and what I think about this new puzzle that came out. Okay, so onto the belt method. As of being a color neutral cuber, I just go for whichever side is the easiest to solve first. Okay, so the belt method, if you don't know the belt method, is get the middle layer first, and then get the top, bottom layer solved. Okay, so since I have this yellow-green solved already, and I see this white one, I bring it over there, and since it was like this, and I had this over here, and it was like, I brought it over to there. Now I have to find the yellow-blue one, which is in the correct spot by flip, but I can fix that. So now, this is done. And whenever it's finished, I finish this, I notice that there's several different possibilities. There's possibility one is that it ends up like this, where I'll figure out, I'll explain while I'm going on. So, after I get the middle layer done, I get the top cross going, and then just did that, but there's a problem which occurs when doing the cross, where it's like the OLO parity on 4x4, where you have an edge flip, but this case, it's on the bottom and the top. So, yeah. So yeah, after I get the cross on the top, I make sure, top and bottom, I make sure that the top edges, are on the top, on the correct side. And then once I do that, I do the corners, the COLO. And there's a case where you do COLO, and then this happens where one corner is rotated incorrectly. So I bring it over to bring it so that both of the corners need to be flipped or on the same side. And then I do the algorithms to fix it, which I do not know. I do not know all of the OLO and PLO. So, if you see an algorithm that I can do faster, don't comment and say like, well, you should have done that. Well, yeah, and I'm explaining you why. And then I do get it so that all the corners are on the correct side. Okay, after that, I saw the corners on the side. And then, this is lucky that I don't have that parity. But if I do have the parity, it would be like this, where, it would be like void cube parity, where these two need to be switched, or these two need to be switched, and yeah, and then I do M2, U2, M2, U2, it switches that around, and then I do the edges, and so on and so forth. And that's how I do the belt method. I know that there are other ways to do it, where you do it simultaneously, like you would do on the square one, where the algorithm, where they affect both the top and bottom layers. Okay, now onto cubing news. Okay, I found out recently that the Rubiks company has made a void cube. It's like 3.5 years later. They're making a void cube. I mean, like, what? Like one of these puzzle? I mean, like, how in the world? I know, right? And by looking at the picture right here, it's like it's all just a void cube with the corners like kind of rounded off, like around here. Yeah. And it looks like it has a really weird color scheme, not like the traditional void cube color scheme. This one has been resticked. Yeah. And at the time making this video, it's like late at night, but I'm gonna try talking to my parents tomorrow, like the previous day after this video been made and recorded and saved on my camera, but not edited yet. I'll try to talk to my parents to go over to Barnes & Noble, and see if they have that one. See if they have it. If they do, I'll try to get it, and see, and comparing it to this regular void cube right here, which is like, wow. I know, right? Yeah. And at least it's not being like the dining cube where it's like, oh, you gotta change this, you gotta change that on the original void cube. Yeah. And Okimoto came up with the idea first, and they're not giving credit to him. And I know that Ono Rubik has seen the original void cube, like way before they produced the version. And yeah. And so, why would they even do that? And prove to you that Ono Rubik has seen a void cube before? Well, here's a picture, copyright of Tony Fisher, with Ono Rubik holding Tony Fisher's void cube ball that was made in 2009, and the picture was taken at the Dutch Cube Day, or Dutch Puzzle Day, whatever you call it, 2009, and yeah, so that's all about the new void cube coming out, and they call it the void cube, while Landland called theirs the eye in the sky. QJ, I think, call it the hollow cube, or coreless cube, I don't know, but it's some weird thing, trying to be like that. So yeah,